left button.
I'm from
Right side.
top left.
Oops.
Oh, you have the flag, thank God. I knew it for the last.
It's gonna be right side. Coming back up, right?
God damn you, Shocker.
Where is he?
Where I got
Higher ups right now.
Back. Hey, what's up, Neb? All right. Live in the chat. Nice. Still need commentating? I like watching games. God. Cool. Oh yeah, I think I saw the slides earlier. Okay, it's Ghostboosters versus Rektiles today, right? Okay, cool. Gem is good at Tag Pro. See how her and Bowtie play together. Something that worked pretty well that game, actually, I like that I'm seeing on Blast Off is use Blast Off to grab. It's a pretty effective grab. Yep, after getting, what was it, 4 of their players became captains? Gem is tough in every aspect of the game. Her defense is great, power abuse, snipe. She plays at a very high level all the time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely a little bit controversial. Anytime you get the first round of the or first overall pick of the draft traded away, there's always something happening. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, logic is no joke. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yup. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. I was gonna say Stan is one of those new guys who who I've never had the chance to play with yet, and who I really hadn't heard of. But about 2 weeks ago, they started talking, and I've watched some games, and yeah, he plays very nicely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it Twitch/Ball Network? Oh, YouTube now. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Wait, Clutch likes pie? Is that what the scouting report has said? Oh, yep. right. Boombox it's a map that everybody has a ton of experience with, right? People have been playing it forever, and it's still a consummate favorite. Power-up control becomes complicated. Usually the team with the soundest fundamentals and the team that doesn't make mistakes is going to win. But sometimes it just comes out to this is what hurts you the most, is when they get a grab and they're pass two in base, and right at the same time, but before you can react, you just try to grab and get away, and there's only one in base. Those usually turn into caps. And so I think we're going to see a lot of caps come that way because both these teams are good at fundamentals. The defense of both teams is so strong. I think we're going to look at a low-scoring game today. I think offense is going to struggle to get out of the base because you have some of the best defensive players in the game playing here today. Bad 10 gasp. Yep. No, you got to play to stay sharp. The game changes, and if you don't keep up, it'll change away from you. I'll be right back. All right, and we're off. All right. Early prediction here. That rolling bomb. Okay. Let's see what Juicy can do with it. Very smart use of rolling bomb by Juicy. Wasn't too aggressive with it. Gave Liz a decent out. Nice boost by Liz. Wow. Let's look at a free grab here. Surprise logic didn't stay on D. They pinch him though. Juicy's ready for the mid power up. See if Juicy can do a one-on-one versus Gem right here. Oh, Liz is in too. Yep, he was able to get past Gem and Micro. They were looking low, and he went high. That's a good, surprising move for him. Still great job of Gem and Micro to stay ahead, though. Even though they get split, their momentum was still carrying them to the right position. Ooh, and now that time, that split. Now that's a good one. And Logic is going for power up at the same time. Yep. Stan gave him just a little bit too much space. Good job of Liz staying alive there. Mm-hmm. See if Fez and Liz can meet up for a tag pro lead. Ooh. I thought, a little surprised. I thought they'd do more hold at base. But now, yeah, defense is showing that they know how to chase, too. So yeah, we've got that double regrab chain going on. Let's see. Ooh, very nice. Yep, nice D by Liz right there. This could be trouble. Let's see. Logic. Liz is going to be able... Ooh, Juicy. I wish Juicy would have blocked Gem right there. Okay. Still 2-2, 4 minutes in. Oh, that tag pro's in base. Oh, Gem. Ooh. Great defense by Gem. Yep. See if Liz cuts back for that juke juice. Yep. With enough space, you know you can get it and get out. Yep. Nice teamwork. And now Liz is going to do his thing where he's got juke juice. He's got 3 ahead of him, but he's going to try to get past him. And he fakes Gem. Yep. He wants to go in, but there's 4. Yep. That's the tough proposition for him right now. Very, very disciplined play by Ghostboosters. Okay, and there we go. Might be in that double regrab situation again. Ooh, this could be nice. This could be nice. Oh, Stan almost got them all. Mm-hmm. I think the problem there was that there was just so many to kill. Like he had to kill 3 of them, and he was able to kill 2 of them, but that last guy was the person who made the play. That block by Liz right there was phenomenal. Not only did he block him to give him space, he kept him off the button. So he's blocking like two things. He was giving him space and the space to go. Oh. So Liz is now fighting for mid power up. See how they do it for mid power up. There they go. Yep. And for that, Juicy gets the rolling bomb. He gets to keep it. Right. Good job by Juicy to get himself a nice grab. The rolling bomb really, really nicely. Oh, and he gets by Micro and Gem. This could be very nice with a Tag Pro lead. Logic, can he? Oh, he's playing D. Oh, Logic! Phenomenal, gets around Stan. Oh, danger! That could be it. Yep. Yep. Nice. Yep. Nice work for Bowtie right there to know to take that grab at that time and get away. It didn't ever look that fancy. He just grabbed, walked around him, but that's what he needed. Oh, nice grab by Bowtie, and he's gonna gain even more space. See what they can do. They're both blocking Liz, leaving Juicy unhit. Bowtie wants to come in. Micro muscled two on the button right there. Two were hitting button at the same time. Okay. Bez 1v1 with Bowtie. This could be a nice return. He's able to get through. Is Stan gonna grab? He usually plays D, but he's in such a space to grab. See if he notices the Tag Pro bot right. He wants one of his teammates to get it since he's flag carrier. But I mean, if you're playing D, to me, I'm fine with him picking that up and maybe trying to kiss, because now they got it and now they're gonna have it in their base. And now you got to count on Stan to stay alive for 20 seconds while this Juke Juice rolling bomb combo is here. Stan doing a pretty good job of holding though.
Three, two, one.
Mm-hmm. You know, they made some very key plays there on offensive D. All right, looks like we're switching servers. Rektiles is a pie team, right? Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, Ghostboosters 1, not on their home server. Let's see if a little bit of a ping bump can maybe up their aggression a little bit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to hear the halftime chat might be interesting. One thing that didn't work for Rektiles that match at all really was going one. Unfortunately, they didn't get anything from it. It gave them some good chances, but when you bring that button into the equation about where you need to defend, it leaves somebody else out, you know? Whereas 3 is a very nice progression straight to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it always feels good to win a half on the opponent team's server. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Neb, do you play differently if you have like 30 ping versus 70 ping? Mm-hmm. I notice it the most on a boombox when you come in and say you're the like the first defense back and they just got the regrab and you got them in base and you want to go return them right there. Having every little bit of ping helps a lot, and that situation comes up more than a few times. Thank you. No, you know Fez really likes Radius. Okay. Yep. Yeah, nobody really talks any smack about Radius ever. I saw a lot of the times they were trying to get out of base. For the Rektiles, if they play offense with support, like if they play as a good team with some chemistry, I saw them do it a couple times, holding the button for each other, making blocks. I think they're far more effective as a pair rather than just one. So look for them to make moves after the first grab and not have to wait for that other person to get the handoff grab. All right, we shall see.
Three, two, one.
He's Bowtie might have a chance here. Oh, Lizard. Okay, and he goes. See, Bowtie, nice use of that rolling bomb. Pass the 1, pass 2. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Do you see how quick Micro and Gem broke off to be able to get ahead of him, though? Even though they got beat through the button, they still stayed in front of him. Nice attempt by Bowtie there. He knew that he had a bunch of people in front of him. He tried to surprise him by using that boost. Yep. Now let's make sure that they can get a regrab. If Logic gets tagged here, and Bowtie is not able. Oh wow, that's a cap. Wow, nice boost by Logic. Gets past them all. It was right at the time. Yeah, right at the time of power ups too. Mm-hmm. Good hit. Yep. Very nice grab for Bowtie, and nice execution right after to be able to just miss that corner on 2. That can be a pain if you're free top, but that was very nice execution by Bowtie. He's showing why why that trade was fairer than some people think. Clutch with the grab with rolling. Nice. Ooh, this could be very nice. Yeah, micros on the other side. Oh, damn close. Almost. Yep. Bowtie's gonna have a long lead. Seeing a good amount of hold again. Ooh, some very nice juking by Clutch there. Clutch really earns himself a cap on some very tough D. He very technically, he made a ton of small moves to just get enough to get by Gem. I was impressed. Yep, let's see if they can get closer than where they are now, because they're not very close. The flag carrier and the tag pro you try to put next to each other, and there you go. They finally get together, but good job by Logic of making Stan just have to go, and maybe they'll run out of time on this tag pro lead. Yep. Logic and I want to point out for that tag pro, the reason that wasn't a cap is because Logic and Gem were chasing him all over the map and keeping the tag pro far away from the flag carrier that whole time. And so when they came in when they wanted to come in with that tag pro lead, they had already spent 10 seconds around the bottom of the map just trying to meet up. And so they prevented a cap just by some great open field moves on the tag pro and the flag carrier. Mm-hmm. Yep. Great offensive D by Bowtie right there. He was going around trying to look at the flag with it. He obviously heard the word that the guy had everybody beat and their other guy was down at power up. So Bowtie turned around, was able to stop, and if he didn't get the return, he sure helped. Ooh. Micros past 3. Yep, they're going to have to hurry. Yep. Nope. You got to go. When you know you're past 3 in that situation, you got to go fast. And that was not fast. Yep. There's a lot of Logic. So when you know you have to stay alive, you find yourself in bad positions, like down at 4, where he just got murdered. But he did the right thing there. Ooh, tag pro lead. Yep. It's three to get past. 1-2. Tie game. End with another tag pro for the Rektiles. Stan's got that tag pro. Let's see if he can do another tag pro lead successfully. He's probably got still 10 seconds with it. Clutch grabs. They're close. Good heads up play by Gem, staying far enough away from the tag pro, but able to trip the button for that return. He does. Oh, and see, that's a really bad, or it could have been a really bad spike for Fez. Those things actually cost you a whole bunch, because if Bowtie would have stayed by everybody, he would have only had one to beat. So they're lucky that didn't hurt him a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Yep. Fez wants to kiss here. Good move by Fez, sends it back in. Clutch with the grab at a good time. Oh, wow, that is some moves by Clutch. He bumps the top wall. Wow. Yep. I've seen Clutch make two incredibly nice juking caps on some very good players. He's showing that he's a nice juker. Mm-hmm. Could hurt him. He's passed two, and he's got that rolling bomb bot right. Ooh, nice. Very nice by Bowtie. Oh, wow, wow, wow. This nice boost by Micro. Great positioning by Gem, though, to stay over there. Whoa. Nice boost by Clutch. He's going to have a hard time getting by this juke juice, though. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this could be very ugly. It's another one. Nice work by Clutch there, getting past Bowtie. Oh, he wants that rolling bomb. Micro's going to not let him have it. Ooh, Logic. Yep. Logic was a little slow there. Might hurt him. And it does. Mm-hmm. Too little, too late. Yep.
Three, two, one.
Yep. I would say they did a pretty good job keeping it in base, getting returns when necessary, and then some great moves by Clutch. Clutch beat the people that he had to beat in places that you don't usually beat them, like in the midfield, going like 50% speed. I say Clutch was the man of that match, just for the caps that he earned. I think none of those were really that easy. He made a move on somebody, so. Oh yeah, he can play at a high level, no doubt. Otherwise, yeah, it was great defense for the Rektiles there too. Not that the Ghostbusters weren't doing everything right about 80% of the time, but they made some costly mistakes. And but power-ups were about even. I didn't see any glaring weaknesses or really any plays that were that bad. They didn't get beat, by by getting boosted past a bunch. They played pretty solid and just came up short. It's really interesting. I see Tag Pro on defense being really effective constantly. I think a lot of people overvalue how good Tag Pro is for offense when it works pretty darn nice for defense too. Mhm. Yep. Yep. It was good use of the Tag Pros too. Like when Fez had one on defense, Gem came on offense with the Tag Pro. And what Fez was able to do was just kiss with her, right? Sending Gem all the way back to their base. Just at that same time, Clutch made a grab and was passed too. And then so now you got a Tag Pro in base, and Clutch only has one to beat and has a Tag Pro to drive him out. So taking Tag Pro on offense can be kind of a bad thing, because if you get returned by another Tag Pro, that team is in the team that plays more conservatively with the Tag Pro wins. Yeah. That you can recompute your course or what you're doing, maybe twice a second, and sometimes even faster. All right, over to Blast Off. This map's a ton of fun.
3, 2.
Tag Pro mid. Liz has got a great spawn though. Yep. Okay, both of them taking Tag Pro offense. Clutch gets the grab. Ghostboosters taking a little while for the grab. They do make it, and they do make it out. Wow, this is an important time for Clutch to stay alive, and he does. Now Stan spawns in base, and Fez, neither one of them go hit that bomb. Liz too. I think that might come back to bite him. You want to get rid of that bomb because it's your opponent's best weapon in base.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how if that comes into play.
And shout out to TPR for letting me know that I had accidentally left my mic muted for my OBS all stream. So there's that. Missed some of my amazing calls.
Oh, thanks, TPR.
Not logic with this rolling bomb. Maybe could have gone for that return there, but Liz manages to stay alive. And pretty much, we were surprised that Boombox said it was so chasey, but pretty much what we were expecting from Blastoff, I think, in terms of the flags being out. Fez with a fortunate bow tie out of position on
nice,
that.
Liz. Wow.
Bow tie out of position, and Liz taking advantage.
Yep. I think Liz had just enough view to see that where Bowtie was and was able to angle his shot to hit it just where he wanted.
Yep. If there was anything different about that play, if Bowtie realized a second earlier that they had gotten returned, wouldn't have been a cap. But worked out just perfectly for Liz, and he took the perfect boost.
Yep. Take everything you can get on here. It can be really tough to score, and then sometimes it can be really easy. It's a strange map in that way.
Yeah, we know firsthand that sometimes it's not so hard. But good returns there for both teams. We'll see who can cut down on the regrab the best. Gem manages to get out, it looks like. Oh, she cut back. A poor
Ooh,
boost by
ouch.
Logic there. I'm sure Gem's not too happy about that. But
All right, we got to reset. Yeah.
definitely we'll see if both teams are going to have power-ups in their mind coming up in a few seconds. But Clutch gets out.
Nice work by Clutch to get out. Nice knowing that he had the freedom for gate, and that could be a cap.
Oh.
Oh, Bowtie just there in the nick of time.
Yeah, he won't get fooled twice.
Yep. Yeah, did you see how open that possible boost split was?
Yeah,
It
it looked
just
sure-
collided.
I'm sure it looked like the Red Sea for Clutch, but closed very quickly.
Okay, now with this, if Logic grabbed here, now if they would have, now they got 3 tag pros. This is where Clutch needs to stay alive for 20 seconds. You just say, stay alive, do your thing. Don't even try to think about capping. Just stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the 3 tag pros are gone. Now you can go on.
Nice return there by Fez. I think Fez is going to flourish on this map as he's pretty good at getting those boost returns.
Nice grab by Liz.
Ooh,
But a very unfortunate spike.
yeah,
So if Gem can get a return here, almost.
yeah, and you have to
Nice
wonder
move, but
yeah, Fez did
Sorry, go
definitely.
ahead.
Fez is definitely doing a nice job as FC, but you have to wonder if some of those mental errors by Liz are due to his lack of activity lately. Maybe not showing up to practice as much as he'd like to.
Yep.
And Logic is going to get a rolling bomb saved there by Bowtie. Heads up play. Stan misses that return, and Clutch is going to have to stay alive.
Yep.
Even now, Logic's still in a good position to cap it.
Tightening up. Oh, that boost spawns just at the right time for Clutch.
No pun intended, but Clutch being very clutch there, staying alive. Gem a little overcommitting there. Could have been a good opportunity to get that return. And a kiss. We'll see if Bowtie can cut down on this regrab. Gem's in a good position. And both teams get their regrab settled, and we're back to Chase Fest. See if Micro can cut down here.
Ooh, this could be bad. Clutch needs to stay alive badly. All right.
Yeah.
Or kiss. And he did the right thing.
Good decision there.
Good thing they had the bomb.
Bowtie's going to be coming in here. He sees that rolling bomb.
Yep. He'll get it. Everybody wants to stay in position of keeping him out, but now he's only got 2 to beat. A nicely applied rolling bomb could be really good here.
Well
and
timed.
it is. Yep.
And a tight prone base for Stan. And that actually could have been a cap for either side. But now it's definitely looking like the momentum's in the Ghostboosters' favor. Logic coming in. They have the block set. Beautiful blocks. Looks like the Rektiles did a poor job of communicating where the FC was, because the offensive D was not in a good position at all. And this could be a second one here, but Stan manages to boost ahead. And regrab there for Logic. Only 2 in base to defend, but Liz is going to be able to boost ahead. Oh, and Fez knocked Liz out of the way, but it didn't matter because he managed to get the return anyway. Oh, Bowtie maybe could have had a play on that rolling bomb there, but Fez gets the rolling and the return. And
Nice button by Lizard Wizard.
fast-paced action, it's kind of hard to keep up with it. Things are, FC's dying left and right.
Yep. We just hope that the timing works out just right for you.
Yep. from the Rektiles, looks like their philosophy is if we grab enough, eventually we'll get out.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, let's see what Fez can do with it. He's got some space.
Ooh, almost missed that blast off there, but he pulled off at the last second.
Stan's got to get a little bit closer to flag carrier.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Being a little too passive in his chasing. Oh, Gem with a timely return, but bow tie not in position to cap. No
wow,
trust.
and that bomb. Wow, amazing.
Yeah, but two to beat here.
This
Can
could
Logic
be
get the
good.
blocks? Ooh, the blocks. Timely. The juke juice definitely helps with there. Two juke juices.
Yep.
Really hard to play offensive defense when you have the defenders so well equipped to block you.
Yep. Micro gave it that little bump that opened it up just enough.
Yeah, and it's a 3-1 lead quickly out for the Ghostboosters as we near the end of this half.
Now, I don't like that grab by clutch right there. When you have a tag pro in your base, you don't need to come in straight at the flag and risk getting wrecked that quickly.
Some poor communication there. Liz boosting off the blast off, even though it was well defended by the
Fez a
Ghostboosters.
little too aggressive there, but they do cut Gem down.
Logic looking for the split, maybe. Nope.
T. Almost got past Stan there.
And really, really static on defense for the Ghostboosters. They're doing a good job of keeping the offense under control. For really like the last 5 minutes, we haven't really seen a consistent hold. But Liz will now. He's got 3 in front of him, 1 with rolling, and Logic gets a nice bomb out. Things have settled down a little bit. Go ahead.
More opportunities for the Ghostboosters with some better blocks in base too.
Yeah, and tempo has kind of slowed down a little bit after that flurry of caps for the Ghostboosters, but Logic might have an opportunity here with this rolling if they can get the return. Micro just misses clutch. Ooh. Gem in a good position to get out there. It's timely and it's going to be a kiss.
Logic can shut down Fez. Nope, goes top.
Stan's going to have an opportunity here, and he does. Connect on that snipe. The thing about blast off is there's just so many paths that's really hard to control everything as a chaser. There's really always going to be one way that the offense has an opportunity to stay alive. That's why the boosts and bombs come into play a lot. And a kiss there. Maybe a good, oh, not quite. I was going to say a good kiss for Ghostboosters, but they have 3 beat now. Logic has to stay alive.
Yeah, that was bad D for the Ghostboosters. They Stan was able to grab on 3.
Maybe saved by the bell a little bit. Stan had that rolling bomb, but in either case, it's going to be a 3-1 advantage for the Ghostboosters at the end of the first half, and definitely a lot of momentum going forward for them. But again, they had the lead going for them in the game 1. It didn't work out for them, so we'll see. We'll be heading back to Pi.
Yep, going back to Pi, home of the Rektiles. So we'll see if they can. They only got a 2-cap deficit. Definitely something you can overcome in this map.
Oh, no doubt. Things can change very quickly. And who do you think is the best player for the Ghostboosters right now? Who's really pushing them to the next level right now?
I mean, Micro's solid in every fashion, right? Gem is also solid, but I think ultimately it's up to the captain to make sure that everybody's developing and doing what they're supposed to. That kind of sets the bar high and keeps everybody pushing for it. And Micro has the ability to do that, so
Yeah,
I see that. That's the heart of the Ghostboosters.
Yeah, I think what we saw as a good example from last half is that the team that wins on blast off is usually the one whose defense can keep the flag at base the most. And the battle in that case was definitely won by the Ghostboosters, and the score reflected that.
Yep, absolutely. And then they had better blocks in base. They were able to keep the flag in base longer. And yeah, blast off. People call it an offensive map, but it's really the team with a better defense makes the caps happen.
Yeah, the team that can minimize the hold time really is at the biggest advantage.
It's a tough job for defense, though. Trying to keep that flag in base when you got that bomb,
Oh, definitely.
all the power ups coming in, and then having to chase once it's out and having to throw those blocks.
Yeah, an underrated part of that is the mental fatigue you have of just knowing that the flag's been out for, 2 minutes at a time. And it just keeps dragging on you, miss boost, spike yourself. It just gets really
Mhm.
frustrating.
Yeah, and you have to take your chances to return the flag carry either through snipes or running them around.
Otherwise, you're just going to let the FC run for 9 minutes, and no one wants to let that happen.
Yep. The interesting thing to me about blast off is how the regrab person plays, because it's painful to leave a person static. You know what I mean? And so what you want to go do, and this is actually what Bowtie got caught on. He was like hanging out closer to the bomb, potentially maybe trying to get a return with it or something, and then he was just out of position when it came in to give up one of those caps. I think that was the very first one. That great snipe by Lizard Wizard.
Yeah.
Liz might have even thought that they just didn't have a regrab at the time because they didn't pick up right away and just chanced it to go boost at it and had just enough of a view to just skip by Bowtie.
Yeah, I think in the mind of every FC on blast off is, you remember that there's so many boosts leading into base that you really can't afford to take your time, because in just half a second there's going to be a flood of defenders in front of you if you take that one hesitation.
No, yeah, they're coming in from everywhere. They got the 2 leaving their own base and then 2 coming into your base. So there's almost no way to block them all.
Mm-hmm.
You try, like when you're defense, you try to get on the button or you try to watch out for it. And that's something that we did pretty well today, is that defense did a good job of giving offense time to come into base when it was there.
No doubt. Looks like we'll be gearing up for the last half here.
Stream ready?
Just give me 1 second.
I like Fez keeps the progress of the games going along.
Yeah, you kind of need somebody like that. It's easy to just try to fix everything that's going on and kind of waste a lot of time for everybody.
Yep. And I get, after a half like that, you want to go talk to your team. You want to get everybody's head in the right place so that you can execute your strategy. So that you're not kind of playing, you're not playing like risky bad tag pro, but you're playing like your solid best tag pro.
Yeah.
Sometimes that takes a little time between halves.
I definitely think there's a big difference if Tag Pro, if MLTP was played, 20 minutes straight, there would be a much different story, because a lot of teams definitely use that halftime to give them a chance to recompose.
Yep. I mean, it's an all mental game.
Yeah, and we'll be starting it up right now. I mean, there's definitely a lot of mechanics that go into it and staying sharp on your movements, and definitely there's a lot of that. But in the end, teamwork and making the best decision is what it comes down to most of the time.
Yep. Don't forget communication. On blast off, if you're trying to get that flag carrier, you gotta be hollering where they are, where they're going.
No doubt.
Right. No great spawns for anybody.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Jem might have a play at it here. Oh, everybody left.
Group. Was your ping on Pi awful too?
I wasn't really paying attention to my ping because I wasn't playing, but I don't remember it being terrible. I'm sure maybe the viewers were experiencing some of that. Sorry if you were. We'll see how it fares now.
Little false start there.
3.
Gem with a nice spawn. Although I bet you that rolling bomb is going to get defused mighty quick.
I'm sure. Pretty
Yep.
much it was a rolling bomb in mid last game too, so there wasn't a huge change due to that restart. You gotta stay alive here for clutch. Can you do it? Fez comes
Ooh,
in.
wow. Nicely done.
Yeah, the choo-choos helps
Clutch
a
could have
lot.
been. Yep.
Yeah, it definitely could have been a cap if he had blew that. Ooh, and a kiss there. We'll see if Micro can take advantage. Fez with a
Yep,
flash.
Ghostboosters are in way better position here. Oh, but nice bomb and escape by Liz.
Liz is really gonna have to take this game over, I think, if he wants to pull his team for the victory.
Great adjustment so far. He's looking sharp. He's not looking out of tune.
For sure.
Maybe he's a little too baity, but let's see if he can get it
Oh, a nice
blocked
bounce
for
there.
a cap. Yep.
It's
Nice aim.
cuts that lead in half, I should say.
Yep. The first thing you always look for is, can I boost directly into flag? And if not, where do I go? And he, instead of boosting straight at the flag, he trusted that Stan was going to be able to get that block for him, and he got it perfectly.
Yeah. Nice bump grab there by Logic with that choo-choos, but Clutch shuts it down nicely. And if they can get a return here, it might be an opportunity, but Clutch, unexpected spike there. And everyone respawning except for Stan. He's got to make a play here to stay alive. Kiss works as well.
Yep. Uh-oh, this could be bad. If Logic can get past. Oh, they got some nice blocks. What
Fez
can
is
Fez do?
Fez is gonna have a shot.
Huge boost.
Oh, Fez.
Huge boost for Fez.
Yeah.
Did you see the way that he hesitated and aimed it perfectly right before he did it? That was an incredible move.
I don't know if I would have had the balls to do that. I might have just panicked and boosted straight onto the flag as soon as I could.
He was almost late. I swear that was ridiculous. I would have pulled that trigger way earlier.
Yeah.
Now, and it's a question: do you shoot at the flag carrier and try to hit the snipe when he's not on flag, or do you go right at the flag and possibly just flash it quickly? But he waited and got it just in the nick of time. He didn't have a quarter second to spare there.
Yeah, he took the risk and it paid off by a slim margin.
Yep, but that's a discipline. Like when you see that kind of move, then you know that he's playing disciplined and he's playing smart. So expect him to keep playing that way.
Yep.
And now they're only down by a cap. This is still anybody's game.
No doubt. Anything can happen on Blast Off.
Like a snow day, practically.
And we're seeing
Clutch.
two youthful, I guess you could say, newer to the game flag carriers there in a Bowtie and Clutch, but holding it down pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the only veteran offensive player in this entire matchup is Liz, but he hasn't been as dominant as you might expect, given that. Definitely a strong performance by all the new players.
Dem feels something out there is bullshit. She might be right.
Gem, not one to be afraid of expressing your opinion.
Definitely not. Always calls them how they appear.
No doubt.
Right.
And
this is staying alive.
Oh, the noob
but
spike.
it's noob spiked. Yeah.
looks
I think
intentional
Bowtie
there.
was trying to cut that corner pretty tight. Oh, this could be nice. Oh, Logic just misses the blast off. Let's see if they can still recover.
Had
Can
the
they recover?
cap. Oh, Liz with the good offensive D.
So close.
Yeah, that's really tough
Sometimes-
seeing.
Sometimes that button just doesn't do what it's supposed to for you.
Yeah, and it's tough to see that, if you hit that boost, it's a cap, but then just to miss it by such a slim margin is tough.
Yep.
And Stan kind of getting left all alone by his teammates. Fez tracking back now.
Really bad boost by Lizard Wizard there. He could have had the tag pro on the return. Instead, he gets neither.
Yep. And
Micro would kiss here. Yep. Good kiss by Micro.
almost a good kiss for both teams because it looked like the FC for the Rektiles was about to die. And Clutch has to stay alive here. He's in a bad spot, but he manages to.
Yeah, the boost gave him just a little bit of separation. Right. Now, if Gem's calling out where it is, Micro's coming in to close down. Micro will close the hole. Gem is chasing Fez?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Gem is kind of
Nice
throwing
move
blocks,
by
I guess.
Logic. Maybe starting to look for mid power up, left power up, right power up.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It
micro.
seems like all the Rektiles care about right now is getting that return. The 3 guys chase him. Liz may be getting a little frustrated with his defense with the flag being out a long time, trying to make a play himself. And this could be an opportunity here if Micro can hit a boost. Oh, fortunate bounce there for Fez, and he's going to get out. Not quite, though.
Yep. Left side, good. Clutch has plenty of space.
Gem with
Gem's
GQ's
coming
on
right
that chase.
after him, though.
Oh, well
Ooh,
timed.
very nice by Gem. You could tell Gem really wanted him there, and with a great use of that blast off.
Yeah. And,
Logic doing a pretty good job carrying.
yeah, nice boost there. Kind of a high degree of difficulty, but he might have a chance to get on the board. Not quite.
Oh, so close. It was a nice bomb by Gem. If that person wouldn't have made contact, Logic would have had enough room to run around to the left.
Yeah, and Liz might be able to get out here, but Micro had that angle. Oh, but a juke by Liz, and he's going to have a shot.
Oh, this could be ugly.
Can Gem get on that
Gem,
boost?
Can Gem?
Oh!
Wow, nice double hit.
That's a big time play right when you need it for Gem. Definitely what you want to see.
Wow, great boost by Logic. He turned that down sharply so quickly.
Liz with a
Hit
rolling
that
bomb
boost, he did perfectly 45. Great
This is
return.
going to be an opportunity. Can he get that bomb right? He does. It's a tie game.
Wow, tie game.
And are we going to see another comeback for the Rektiles here? Fez with the opportunity for a boost return, rushes it. Stan can't quite get that boost correct. It's obviously not an easy one. Fez lines this one up, doesn't connect on the boost at all.
There he goes. Fez is actually playing some no regrab, it looks like, or something similar to it.
Yeah. Definitely in certain situations.
Stan almost gets the blast. Go ahead.
Certain situations call for that, definitely, if you're trying to prevent an easy regrab chain.
Mhm.
Oh, Stan with a long-range boost there. It's going to be a cap. Liz is going to put his team on into the lead. Wow. This is some highlight reel kind of stuff from the Rektiles here, making plays when they need them. But Gem has a typro here. Micro had that cap. If he boosted that, a really, really small margin of error on that boost.
Yeah, Liz with 3 caps so far. Each one of them very, very nicely done.
For sure. And as I said, Liz would have to take over if his team had any chance, and he's answered that call. Three in base for the Rektiles. If they can get a grab, it might be dangerous, but not quite.
Doesn't stand with some pretty solid D, keeping that flag in base. See how Liz gets the grab before the other team does?
Liz is going to add to his total. What a boost!
And it is. What a boost. He hit that perfectly flat, just kept his speed perfect.
Yeah, I'm glad we're recording this because a lot of these plays are going to end up on MLTP top 10. Oh, and a great bomb by Stan. One. Oh my. Wow. Such a heads up play.
They all go out and chase. One leaves. Now Clutch is getting in on it.
And now we're going to see a string of caps here maybe. Can Liz finish this one? Bow tie well positioned, and Micro is going to be able to stop this regrab chain, maybe.
Clutch will go flag pro. I think he'll kiss if he can. Nope.
Fed's going to try to blast off. Ooh, missed. Hit the spike instead. I don't know.
If I was Clutch, I'd kiss here every time. Every time I'd kiss here to get the tag pro back on D.
Yeah, almost seems like a waste to have tag pro as an FC. Much better use.
Go give it over to Lizard Wizard, and you got tag pro. I mean,
yeah.
People they got different ideas for strategies, so that's just one I particularly fancy.
As a member of Lizard Wizard's teams last year, I know him as a player really hates kissing. Maybe it's just because he has such a high regard for his own skill that he feels like him having the flag is better than anyone else having the flag.
Yeah. And so that's something very different between me and my team is I think everybody on the team can and should carry.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that Liz has no faith in his teammates, but I think he just realizes that he's one of the elite jukers in the game. And as a player, he feels that he should get every opportunity he can to make a play.
Nice D by Micro.
And that's going to be the half. Wow. What a dominant half by Rektiles. Jesus.
4 caps for Liz in that one. All of them gorgeous. That was fun to watch.
From the both sides here.
Yeah, bring him in. Okay, cool. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oh
Again,
man,
there's
pick again. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
That's so nice.
it. I wish I had something inspirational to say, but I didn't. I just got carried by my offense. So that's really all I got to say. I mean, this is what. Yeah, that's basically what I said. Definitely on Boombox, I thought like the first half of Boombox we played well because we were out of their base more often than they were out of ours, but we were pretty worried about Blastoff. But Blizz, you know, he's a fucking god. I think he's actually a lizard and a wizard. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I just moved into a new apartment, so I don't really have internet, so I have to go to the library to play. And, you know, I wasn't expecting playing time. It was kind of nice to get a half in. But yeah, Clutch is quite the offensive player, so I don't think we're missing anything at all. If anything, it could be an improvement. So
Yeah, I saw him make a few amazing jukes for caps on Boombox. The caps that he made, he really earned. Yeah.
and I think we need to enjoy playing with each other more.
Hey Neb, hey Trouble.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We just made some mental errors and lack of communication, I guess, cost us. Well, I hope I can turn it around. I think we had moments where we played very well, but then other moments where we played pretty badly. So we just had to be more focused. And yeah.
I think we played pretty well for the first time really playing all together competitively. I mean, we just got bow tie and things were a little rocky working together, but hopefully we can build chemistry moving into the next weeks and stuff. We might not be there.
I don't know if he wants to play right now. Hopefully he changes his mind because he's a hell of a player. But yeah, hopefully we see him in the future. Thanks, Ned.
All right.
Yeah, you guys played pretty solid. You just had some a couple tough breaks here and there. Power ups weren't falling your way. It's always rolling when you wanted Tag Pro. All that is.
Okay.
Good night.